Hey everyone, it's Mac Leslie. It's been a while, but we're back at it, so it's all good. Okay, so today I want to talk about something that I'm super passionate about. I say that every single time, but I'm passionate about a lot of stuff. So we're going to talk about loving and appreciating what you have to offer. And part of that is taking care of yourself so you can look in the mirror and be happy, and you can go out with friends and family, you can go to the beach, you can do whatever you're doing, and you can just be free of judgment, free of worrying about what you look like, worrying about comparing yourself to other people, just being happy with who you are, and just being in the moment, and just what life is all about is just having these memories. So I just want to help everyone, and I want to remind myself to just take care of yourself and stop the comparison so we can have these good moments, because that's what life is really all about. So let's just remember that literally every single person has something that someone else wants, whether that's materialistic, whether that's a personality trait or a physical trait. Just remember that everyone has something that someone else has. We are all so hard on ourselves, and it's ridiculous. I know for a fact myself, I give so much love, so much patience, so much forgiveness, and just all those other things. I know that so many other people do that too for other people, but no one does that for themselves hardly. Those few that have realized to do that are probably happy and who knows where. But we need to remember to do that for ourselves, because if we're going to give all that time and energy to other people, we need to do that for ourselves. We cannot help other people if we're not okay with ourselves. So we need to give ourselves time to be better. We need to take it day by day and constantly work on improving our mindset and how we see ourselves, and just working on ourselves and showing so much love to ourselves so that we can give love to other people. So there's a huge difference between being jealous of what someone else has and just having appreciation for just what other people have. And obviously jealousy is a really bad thing, because that's like looking at someone and just having negative feelings because you want what they have in a bad way. And when you have appreciation for other people's differences, it's just like you just appreciate their beauty, you appreciate their gifts and their talents, and it's just that is like a positive feeling. So let me just kind of explain, if I don't make any sense, let me just kind of explain what I mean by that. So I'm talking about, in this video, I'm just talking about mainly looks and physical traits, because I'm trying to just get in the mindset of we need to appreciate each other's differences and what everyone else has to offer, instead of thinking that, I don't know, we're better than other people, or there's one right way to look, or just one right way to look, or whatever. So here are some things that I used to be jealous of, but now I have appreciation for. And I'm not perfect. It's not like I just am this, like, I don't know, it's not. Anyways, okay. So let me just kind of explain what I'm trying to get through here. So I used to be kind of jealous of girls that had skinnier body types, that seemed to just be able to eat anything and they wouldn't gain any weight. Which is not true, because first off, I was in like middle school / high school. I just remember thinking that, first off, that's just dumb, because now I appreciate curves. I love my curves. I love other people's curves. I think it's so cute. I think it's so pretty. I love seeing people's curves. But I love the skinnier body types still too. I've just learned that, all body types are beautiful. Which, by the way, the skinnier body types, it's funny because I used to be super, super jealous, but that doesn't last. Like, I've realized those girls, everyone has to take care of themselves. You have to work out and eat healthy if you want to maintain, like, a good body. So it's just funny that I used to be so jealous when, like I said, it was in middle school. So anyways, whatever. Another thing that I kind of used to just kind of envy a little bit is like Polynesians and Native Americans. They have the most beautiful, thick, dark, long hair. Like, they have the coolest hairstyles, and they can braid it, and it just like shines, and it's so pretty. And I love their darker skin. So that is just something that I was kind of a little bit jealous of. And just, literally 90% of the black people that you see, I swear they just have a naturally athletic body type. They're just sculpted like that, and it's just insane. And obviously they're big lips. And I used to be, well, I still am jealous of, but I appreciate it now. People who can speak different languages and accents, I just think it's so cool, and I love all the different accents and languages. And good eyes. I wear contacts, and without contacts and glasses, I could not survive. I am so blind. So people who don't wear contacts and just can wake up and they can see, I actually am really jealous of that, because that is just ridiculous. I cannot do a thing without wearing contacts. And girls that have no stretch marks. And that's neither here nor there, because obviously in an ideal world, I wouldn't want to have stretch marks, but like in previous videos, I have just learned to love my stretch marks and learned to love little marks on my body, just because it shows that I've lived, and it shows all these different stages in my life. So if you don't have stretch marks, that's all good and dandy. But if you do, it's all good. It's just about appreciating what you have, and and another thing, this isn't necessarily physically, but people who stay in their hometowns, I'm just kind of jealous of, because I miss the people that I grew up with, and I miss my friends. So it's like I've gotten to travel, and I've gotten out of my hometown, which has its pros. And there's people that are jealous that I have gotten out. But I'm just kind of like, sometimes I just wish that I was around like familiar things and just old friends. So that's what I'm trying to get across, is like, everyone can have something to complain about or be like, I wish I was here, I wish I had that. But it's just like your life, like every single choice that you make, it's going to lead to a different path in life. So you just have to be grateful for everything that you choose. Because if I were to stay in my hometown, it would have been a completely different life. And I just would have had to be grateful for what I have back then. But I'm just going to be grateful for where I'm at right now, because even though it gets lonely, or even though I have to constantly make new friends, or I miss my old friends, it's just, you have to be grateful for where you're at, whether you're in your hometown or just wherever. So there are so many different gifts and talents and physical traits that other people have, and it's so easy to become ungrateful and to get in that mindset where you're just negative and you're jealous of everything. Like, you're constantly looking at people and you're wishing you had what they had. It's so easy because of social media, and just, I don't know, you're just so used to the way you look, and you're used to you, that you don't appreciate what you have to offer, So with that, you have to realize your beauty, and you have to realize the things that make you special, because I 100% promise that there is someone out there that wishes they had what you have. 100%. So the things about me that I have taken for granted in the past that people have complimented me on are my light eyes. Especially when I went to college in California. There was just a lot of like Europeans and Middle Easterns that had Middle Eastern people that had dark eyes, and they'd constantly be like, oh my gosh, I wish I had light eyes or whatever, like colored eyes are so cool. And I'm over here like, I think dark eyes are so cool, like they're so deep and they're so that's what I'm saying. You can constantly compare what you have to what other people have, but everyone's like wishing for what you have, or like, I wish what you had, when it's like, why can't we just appreciate what we have and appreciate the beauty of what other people have? Another thing is my blonde hair. People with dark hair, because I know a lot of people dye their hair blonde, they bleach it blonde, and people just say, I wish I had blonde hair so I didn't have to like damage my hair so much or spend so much money. And that's the same thing. It's like, sometimes I wish I had naturally like black or dark brown hair, because I think it'd be so cool, because I do have light eyes, so I think it'd be super cool to have dark hair and they would just pop. But again, you just have to be grateful for what you have. And I'm grateful for my blonde hair. I love my blonde hair. I think it fits me. And I am just grateful for it. And another thing that I've gotten compliments on that I kind of took for granted is people have complimented my lips. They're like, your lips are like the perfect size. They're not too big. They're not too small. And I could easily, and I have done in the past, where it's like, if I could pick and choose what I would change about myself, I would make my lips bigger because I'm like, they aren't even that big, but other people say that. So it's like, you know what? Like, I don't want to wish for different things. I'm going to be grateful for what I have and I'm going to make the best of it. And people who do have really big lips, I think they're so beautiful and I'm just going to appreciate what they have. You know, there's no need to be jealous. There's no need to do all these things. Just appreciate what other people have, and that's all there is to it. Like I said, it's so easy to get in the mindset of constantly comparing and wishing for different things. And that is just stupid. Like, there comes a point in your life where you need to realize that that's stupid, because unless for some wild reason you have like a shit ton of money and you want to get plastic surgery that you can physically change it, that is just a different topic, because I just don't believe in that. But physically, you aren't going to change. There's nothing you can do, like I said, besides surgery that's going to change you physically. So you have to change your mind mentally. And if you don't change your mind, then you're just going to be that annoying negative person that no one wants to be around. And that's the end of the story. If you're constantly just bringing yourself down, being super negative, everyone's going to be like, oh my gosh, I don't want to be around this person. This is just dumb. No one wants to constantly, and this is like a thing for girls, not me per se, or just, there's a lot of girls that don't do this, but those girls that would like, and guys too, they would fish for compliments like, oh my gosh, I'm so fat, oh my gosh, I'm so ugly. It's like, I'm sure back in the day people would try to like make you feel better, but there comes a point in life where I'm just gonna agree with you. So if you're constantly bringing yourself down and like just putting like a negative mood on everything and you're like, I'm so fat, I'm just gonna agree with you because I don't have time, you know? And a lot of people are not gonna waste their time, because it's like the older you get, you just need to have confidence. Like, obviously there are days where, and that's where your friends and family and your relationships come in, that you can build each other up on days when you aren't super confident or you aren't in the best of moods. And that's totally different than just always bringing yourself down and always being negative. For the most part, like, you just have to learn to love yourself, or else you're just gonna have a negative life, and that's all there is to it. So people say this all the time, but I'm just going to say it again because this is a constant reminder that every single person needs. You are absolutely perfect the way you are. You were literally individually created by the Creator, and you have to act like it. Hold on. So, hold on, my notes are a little bit scattered. Okay. So, like I said, you are a masterpiece, and you were created by whatever you believe in, like the Creator or God, or just think of it as like an artist. Like, an artist literally sat down and created you, and you are so beautiful and you're so unique and you have all these different things to offer, and you need to act like it. You just need to act like it. And don't let anyone make you feel less than what you are, because they're wrong. And you just need to leave it at that. That's also another video that I'm going to do here soon. So I'm not going to get too much into that. But people are only going to bring you down when they are unhappy with themselves and their lives, or they're jealous of you. That's the only reason why people are going to say negative things towards you. So as soon as that happens, just like completely disregard them, because they're totally wrong. They're just jealous and they're unhappy with themselves. So don't even waste a single moment of your time on negative people and their negative behavior and their hateful thoughts, because they're completely wrong. Okay, so the gist of what I'm trying to get at is own what you have and be so proud of it, and love the shit out of yourself. When you do that, it only makes it easier for you to love other people, to appreciate what other people have. Because if you're okay with yourselves, you're not going to look at other people, no matter where they come from, what country they're from, what they look like, what race they are, just like whatever. You're going to look at every single person, and just be happy for all the differences, and just love all the crazy, unique stuff about everyone else. And like with talents and physical traits and gifts, like if you're okay with yourself and you're confident in yourself, you have no reason to hate on other people, and your life is going to be 100% better because you're just going to be in this positive space where you're constantly just like, oh my gosh, that's so cool, or like you know, like you have the most unique this, and you guys can just be super positive together. There is so much hate and divide in this world, and I try my hardest to not get caught up in it, because I make a conscious decision every day to love myself and to show compassion and love and understanding for everyone I come across. So I don't even get involved in that, because I don't see anyone, and I don't know. I just try to show compassion and love for everyone I come across. And I'm not perfect at all, and a lot of people can say differently, but I'm just going to give myself credit, and everyone should too, because I know I am incredibly giving and loving, and I choose to see the good in people. Obviously, I've made mistakes, and I've been like the bad person in somebody's story, but that's part of learning, and that's part of life. But I am a really good person, and I would bend over backwards for so many people, and I just want to do good in the world. So it's like, you need to give yourself credit. Stop being so hard on yourself and give yourself credit like I am right now, because I'm trying to see the beauty in everyone instead of, I don't know, what people think is wrong with everyone. So differences are what make life so beautiful, interesting, and fun. If we all looked the same or act the same, or I don't know, just everything the same, it would be so boring, and I would hate life and blah. It would just be dumb. Absolutely no one is the same as you, and no one can offer what you can offer to the world. And as soon as you realize that and you act accordingly, you will be completely unstoppable, genuinely happy, and genuinely free. So just keep your mind open and keep your heart open, and I promise you your life will be 100% better. So that's all for today. I will have more videos coming. So for now, peace out.